average person will live through about 29,000 ordinary days. That's too many days to spend waiting for inspiration to find us. Okay, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, realizing that life is happening right now, here, in this moment, on this Tuesday. What if I told you that hidden within these ordinary moments lies something remarkable? That inspiration doesn't require mountain peaks or ocean sunsets. Sometimes it's waiting in plain sight, in the spaces between the spectacular. We've been conditioned to believe that inspiration only comes from extraordinary experiences. That creative spark only fly when we're standing at the Grand Canyon or walking the streets of Paris. We save our awareness for special occasions, walking through most of our days on autopilot. And so we wait. We wait for the weekend, wait for vacation, wait for some day to feel alive. But what if we're missing everything that matters while waiting for something special to happen? The creative minds that changed our world understood this too. Mozart found music in the clatter of dishes. Van Gogh saw universes in simple sunflowers. Einstein's theory of relativity came to him while he was working as a patent clerk, not while lecturing at prestigious universities. So how do we find inspiration on ordinary days? There's 3 things I've come to realize that might help you too. First, slow down. Inspiration rarely visits those rushing from one task to another. Try walking half your usual pace. Eat without watching something. Stand still for 30 seconds and just observe. Look at the flowers and the trees and the birds. Second, become a collector of moments. The way light hits your coffee mug in the morning, a stranger's infectious laugh, that perfect sentence in a book you've read a dozen times. When you collect these moments, you're building a gallery of inspiration. And third, create daily, even when you don't feel inspired. Inspiration often arrives through the act of creation itself, not before it. Don't wait for the perfect idea or the perfect mood. Those are myths that will keep you idle. Show up, sit down, pick up the pen, the brush, the instrument, whatever your tool is, and begin. Even if it's messy, even if it's not your best work, especially then, because consistency sharpens skill and effort invites the muse. You're not just creating a product, you're building a habit, a rhythm, a relationship with your craft. Some days it will feel effortless, others like pulling teeth. But each time you choose to create, you're proving to yourself that your voice matters, that your work has worth, even when it doesn't feel like it. I think I've realized there really is no such thing as an ordinary day, only ordinary ways of moving through them. So take time to notice. The sunset from your bedroom window is just as authentic as the one from the 5-star resort.
I want to go for a walk.
The smile from the barista who remembers your order is just as genuine as an applause from a crowd. Your life is happening now, in these ordinary moments strung together. It's happening while you're waiting in traffic, while you're washing dishes, while you're sitting in a waiting room, while you're journaling about your day. Don't miss your life by constantly reaching for the next thing. There is meaning in the mundane if you're willing to see it, because this right now, is the fabric of your days, and stitched together, these small, quiet moments become a life well lived. You know, C.S. Lewis said it perfectly. Isn't it funny how day by day nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different? It's time to take notice of that day by day, because the reality is you're never going to have this day again, in this moment, and be this young, and be in this position you are in life. Imagine waking up when you're 80 years old, dying to relive this day that you have right now in this very moment. What if today, this perfectly ordinary Tuesday or Thursday or whatever day it is, contains exactly what you need? What if inspiration isn't hiding, but rather waiting patiently for you to notice? Tomorrow morning when you open your eyes, remember, this day has never existed before, and despite its ordinary appearance, it carries extraordinary potential. The greatest inspiration often comes disguised as an ordinary day. All you have to do is see it differently.